misconception number 4, that judges are there essentially to block unwanted responses. So basically, the misconception is about treating the judges as kind of binary guardrails, basically letting something through or not letting something go through. And this is kind of the classical guardrails approach. But if you think of this in more detail, firstly, many of these criteria that we use to make judgments are actually matters of degree. So if you consider like safety of a statement, like in the sense of like safety for work, safety for children, this is for sure some kind of matter of degree. It can get better or kind of get worse. If you think of things like relevance of an answer to a question, it's certainly a matter of degree again. And in order to actually capture this diversity of different cases, of course, you need a metric approach if you think about it. So there should be a sliding scale. And then you turn this into a guardrail by saying that, okay, if the safety is below this minimum threshold, then you block that content. And this is an important difference, because now if you use this metric approach, you can actually just keep optimizing things. But if you just have a classification based approach, then the optimization immediately becomes harder, and you need to kind of take it to the level of statistics, of having a large set of examples, and you're kind of wasting this opportunity to actually look at this more precise number that relate to each sample. In addition, there's the recent trend where we are actually doing more rounds of LLM calls to begin with. So this again increases all kinds of risks that accumulate, and then you want to be even more precise on what happens on your first run before you move that content to the next stage, to the next LLM call. So you want to catch even these more subtle deficiencies on your output before they're passed forward on the chain. And what it means in practical terms, when we talk about metric evaluations, it looks something like this, which is a typical list of universal evaluators that come out of something like a root signals platform, where you're actually having some certain numbers for a certain input for truthfulness, relevance, clarity, and all that, and then you have a certain threshold that you use to judge if this failed, if you want to block it or not. So it really is as simple as that. But then we soon come to some other questions and misconceptions about the use of these metrics and why people don't want to use them.